so tired. Guys! I made it home. It's time to make some food. Let's make food. Let's do that. I got groceries last night and I pulled them in after food. So, oh, my bag's on the floor. I got some dishes to do. I got some food to eat. I'm exhausted as hell. Man, it's kicking my butt. I'm trying right now, you know? Like I'm doing everything to manage right now. And I think I'm doing pretty decent, truthfully. Like when it comes down to it, like it's not like it could be a lot worse, you know? Like at least I'm getting some sleep to get me through the workday. I'm managing to like eat food. I'm managing to like bring lunches and cook. So I'm not gonna complain. But I really wish, like, I haven't read my book again today. I tried to read a bit of like the what is it called? Like another like a book for investing, and I got like a couple pages in and I was just like, I'm tired. I am tired. And so I just started listening to music, texting my friends. But I really wish, like, I think I could have. I just don't feel like I'm going to remember any of this information, you know? So, like, I just don't feel like it's worth me spending the time trying to read it when I'm not even going to recall the information. So, I got these bags from the grocery store I gotta, like, put away. I guess I don't have to put them away, but, like, you know, it makes me feel better. I left them here because I was, like, so tired last night, like, after I ate and, like, put the groceries away, that I was just like, you know what, I can't. I literally can't. I have to pass out. And I got, like, 6 hours of sleep. So I'm going to go and try and get more sleep tonight than 5 or 6 hours like I have the last couple of nights. I have my 10-hour shift tomorrow. But, blessing my whole crew, blessings from Oshun. I legitimately got a call today from the apartments that I applied for, and I got in. So now all I need to do is on Friday go sign paperwork and check out the place that they're going to give me and probably put my deposit and all that fun jazz down. So, Ami Duke! Hey! How you doing, my friend? How are you? Oh my gosh. But I'm super stoked. I'm super ready to like move into this place, open up the Airbnb, which is going to be great. And then, you know, we got to start focusing on the next thing, which is the car, which is going to take a hot minute because I got some bills to pay. I got my paycheck. I got my paycheck from work. So, honestly, truthfully, the good thing about that is that I can pay some bills. I can start paying some bills. So I paid for my phone bill, which is muy importante. That's too much. There's too much in there. That's whatever. That's just gonna have to be there. What is this? Trash. Okay. Alright. I got dishes over here that need to be washed. Okay. Alright. I think I'm just going to do an easy dinner tonight. I got groceries in, so I feel like, you know, if groceries are here, you should do the easiest thing, especially when I'm feeling this exhausted. What have you been up to? Are you eating dinner or breakfast? Is breakfast for you? But, like, look at my look at my stash that I got. Look at this little. A, my window is filled with its goodies. Look at these. I asked for bananas, and this is what they gave me. Who gives you banana? Who is gonna eat these? When am I wanted these for breakfast. 3:36 a.m. here. That's too early. You had a banana? I'm jealous. I wanted a banana. Wait, who's this? Perpetual checkmate. Perpetual checkmate. Hello, perpetual checkmate. Hello. Hey, did you change your name? Hi. Hello. Thank you for following me. Who is this? Yeah, I've been streaming for since 2019. You killed a spider? Don't kill your spiders on me, Duke. They're good signs. You need to put them outside. Spiders eat bugs. Bugs come in and try and get you. Oh. Jesus. Checkmate. Checkmate. There, you got me. You got me. Dude, I'm so tired. I want to be Hunchback Notre Dame right now. I'm like, this is how I want to stand. Flu. No! But easy meal means spicy chicken. That's what it means. Spicy chicken! This is probably not that healthy for me, but truthfully I need the calories, so who cares? At some point I'm going to stop buying all this pre-frozen food again. I once got to that point where I could eat, I had all my meals figured out that I didn't have to eat the pre-made frozen meals anymore, but we're not at that point yet. Not yet! Hey, Keely, how are you doing? Hello. That should be enough chicken. Yeah. Chicken. Started. And I also have some bacon that I'll be eating with it. Oh, spicy chicken. Just getting some spicy chicken. I really don't like pre-made frozen chicken, in the sense of, how it's made and, morally and valuably, but, it's the easiest thing to get me protein and calories, so I do it. Especially with, you going back to work like I am. Let's move. We're gonna move. Hold on. Because I'm not gonna be over here anyways. Ah! Sorry. Don't mind me. Just making you guys spin around. I spin my head right around, and it go down when it go down. Doesn't that sound? Is that talking about oral? And I just never understood that until just now, because that is kind of embarrassing. Okay. Well, which one of these is the one that I want? It's this one. It's the top one. Hold on. Yes. No sudden moves, please. I have a bit... Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, well, we're going to stop the sudden movements then. We'll stop right now. Don't you worry. I got you, fam. Boom. I like how I came over here to do the dishes, and now I'm realizing I covered up the dishwasher, and that's where I was gonna put the dishes. I'm tired. You're hungover. I'm tired. We'll figure it out together. How about that? We'll figure it out together. You hold me up, and I'll keep you still. How about that? Does that make sense to you? Because it barely makes sense to me. You can make it. I don't know what I'm trying to do here. I'm just trying to do it. Let's see if my brain functions properly enough to figure this out. Maybe I have a better idea. Yes! Good job, Leah. Good job. That is fantastic of you. Wow. Wowza! That was better than I was expecting. I wasn't expecting it to go so smoothly. I was expecting to be a lot more problems happening there, but we did it. We did it. Sounds like a plan. And that's all we can have, right? One good plan. No, you know what? When you're hungover, I totally get that. Because it's kind of like being, like, exhausted. Like, you're just, like, I'm just trying to make it at this point. You're like, I'm not even sure what I'm trying to make. I just know that I'm trying to make it. And if I can make it, then it's good. But you honestly don't even really truly understand or comprehend what it is. And you're just like, just it, okay? Just it. Just make it, please. Please. Pretty please. But we gotta start this dishwasher up. I gotta hand wash those dishes. Maybe that's why I started over there first. My brain was like, do those dishes first, but it doesn't make sense to do those dishes first. Maybe there's stuff in the sink that needs to go in the dishwasher. My plate from last night. My half rinse. I probably should have rinsed that a little bit better, but we're just getting it in there right now, you know? Getting it in. Just like the good old days. Oh, man. Okay, I got a story today from my bus ride. Okay, so typically, people aren't really talkative on the bus, honestly. And I typically have a problem with that because I like talking to people. I'm a chatty Cathy. I'm going to be talking to strangers. I talked to an old lady who gave me the shirt off her back. She had another shirt on. She wasn't naked. Anyways, and I washed the shirt since then, so it's clean. Anyways, today, I'm tired, right? Like, I slept, like, barely 5 to 6 hours the last couple of days. I'm riding a bus back and from work. It's Wednesday. I just wasn't feeling it. And so I put my headpiece in, and I'm trying to just get myself all hyped up to manage just making it home. And this lady, I could tell she's kind of frustrated, and so, like, I take my earpiece out to see what's going on, if I can help her at all. And she's like, do you have a quarter? And I was like, I actually don't have a quarter right now. I was like, what do you need? She's like, when does the bus come? I'm like, which bus? And she's like, I don't remember the name. I was like, okay, well, where are you going? And she's like, and starts, like, walking back and forth and pacing. And I'm like, okay, well, you're clearly aggravated. Like, I'm going to let you go. And then she, like, comes back, and she's like, you sure you don't have a quarter? And I was like, no. I'm like, are you trying to call somebody? And she's like, I'm just trying to use the payphone. And I was like, well, do you want to use my phone? And she was like, no, I'm using the payphone. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to put my headpiece in because I don't have the energy to, like, be trying to calm you down, like, helping whatever what's going on. And so, like, I just, get back in my space. And so I'm getting on the bus, and I have, like, a little ticket that I've already paid for. And, like, I showed the guy the ticket, and he's like, we don't take those. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, you put the money in, you hand me a ticket, I just already have one. And he's like, where are you trying to go? And I was like, I'm trying to make it to Renton, but, like, he's like, well, this bus doesn't go to Renton. I'm like, clearly not. This bus goes to Eastgate. And, like, and he's like, okay, we'll just get on. And then, like, the lady, like, she was behind me, and she's like, can I get past whatever this is? And I'm like, excuse you, man, my nail just broke. Anyways, she's like, can I get past whatever this is? And I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, girl, calm the fuck down. Like, this is not just about you. Like, trillions of people use this fucking bus. Anyways, like, so we're on the bus, we're going to Eastgate, and I get off, and as I'm walking past her, she's like, well, have a nice day. Bitch! Like, that's all I wanted to do. And I'm like, goose fraba, motherfucker. Goose motherfucking fraba. Damn. Like, it set me off. Like, I really wanted to beat a bitch. Like, I really wanted to just... Like, I was like, fuck you. Like, damn. Like, I was nice to you. I should have just ignored your motherfucking ass. You didn't deserve my kindness. You didn't deserve my patience. And I had none to give in the first place.
And then I'm on my second bus, right? And I'm just like, na 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 na, in my headphones. And over my headphones, which I listen to music really fucking loud, I hear some woman, like, talking to somebody, being like, I hate your fucking stank. And I'm like, Jesus, what is the mood today? People are just out to eat somebody. Damn, like, calm down. Sorry, didn't mean to fuck with your ears. I'm sorry. I'm calm down now. I'm gonna calm down now. Hello, Toffee. You're awake. Bitch, I'm awake now. I'm alright. I'm doing pretty good. Just like a little salty about like my bus ride home, complaining about it, but it's over. It's not that big of a deal. I just had to like get it off my chest, you know? Like, it just triggered me. I was just feeling triggered, you know? And like, I think it's the thing where like when I try to be really nice to somebody, like, and like go out of my way even when I know I don't really have the space to do it, that, and then people are kind of like snappy with me, that I'm like, who gave you the right? Like, who woke up and named you Jesus? Like, who put a crown on your head and said, okay, king? Like, who? Because it wasn't me. And like, the thing is like, luckily I'm in a point in my life where like I don't get snarky with people anymore. But when I was younger, I snapped back so hard at people, and like, I definitely, like, I would have started a fight with her if I hadn't been careful. I'm glad I have more control now, because that would not have been fun. You're outside. What are you doing outside? That sounds fun. I can't wait until it's nice enough for me to go outside. I mean, it's not bad out right now. Like, it's pretty decent. But, it's also, like, I'm tired, and it's getting dark. Alright, guys. Okay, dishes are done. I love the feeling of when dishes get done. It makes me feel so good. You're climbing, like rock climbing, or are you hiking? And is it like a special mountain? Guys, 2 nails in one day. 2 nails in one day. I'm gonna have to cut them. Oh wait, I just showed you this one, but that makes no sense. It's this one. Oh. I don't know how I just did that. You're walking. Nice. Hiking. Yes. I like hiking. We got 2 minutes till the chicken's done. I'm gonna eat some avocado and tomato with this, so we're gonna cut some avocado and tomato up. Let's get it from the fridge. I got my Lays. Ole, 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 ole. Ole, 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 ole. One tomato. One avocado. Avocado, tomato. And then I think I'm going to decide pickle too. I feel like pickle's good. Pickle, tomato, avocado. That sounds chill to me. Yeah. This sounds like a good little din-din right now. Don't you guys think? Don't you guys think? A healthy little din-din. Oh, no, see, I like when one side's soggy. Actually, this air fryer actually does a really good job about cooking it all the way around. I know it even says to turn around, but there's been plenty of times where I've forgotten it, and it does the same amount of crispiness. As long as they're not laying on top of each other, like, you're good. It's when they're laying on top of each other where you gotta kind of move them around a bit more. That's how you do it. I understand that's how you do it. I appreciate the reminder, because I think in any other air fryer, you're gonna be right. But whatever brand this one is, it cooks at, like, this really intense temperature. Even, like, it says, like, it tells you what temperature it is, but, like, I swear it's more than that. And it cooks faster than any air fryer I've ever had. And, like, even my boyfriend says, like, he's like, he just, you know, has one at home, too. And when he comes over, he's like, wow, that cooked really fast. I was like, yeah, just 8 minutes. And he's like, 8 minutes? I was like, I put them in for 16. And I was like, no, you'd burn them. I burnt them before trying to put them in for 10. So, like, you cannot put them in for any more than, like, 8 minutes at 360. And you definitely don't want to put them in more for than 360. Because they will fucking fry. And I'm not trying to fry the crap out of them, you know. I also got brownies today, so I'm probably gonna yesterday, so I'm probably gonna eat some brownies with some milk afterwards. That sounds fantastic. I love brownies so much. That's the chicken. Avocado, tomato, chicken. Yeah, that sounds healthy. That sounds like a good overall meal. My brain just keeps saying, ole, 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 ole. I don't know why. Did I say that already? I might have. I'm tired. How's your hike, Toffee? How's it going? You know, I just learned about kettles. Duke, I don't know if you... Like, it's been, like, I used to, like, on the stove, heat up kettle water, right? Like, I loved them. I thought they looked really cute. It's what my mom used. I thought that's just what they were. And then, like, TikTok taught me about electric kettles, and that's how, like, the UK does it, apparently. And they work so much faster than, like, putting it on a stove. And you know how it worked? It was like a TikTok where, like, someone was, like, talking about how fast they warm up water, and then someone from, like, America was like, how are you cooking it that fast? And then they showed, like, a video of them, like, pouring water into their kettle and starting it on the stove, and then, like, the other person came back on another TikTok and was like, wait, is that, like, an old kettle? And they're like, you may as well just boil it in a pot at that point. And I was like, isn't that essentially what you're doing? Like, I don't know, like... But no, apparently a bunch of Americans are just fucking stupid because we didn't learn about the electric kettle for fucking forever because it's not popular here. Stupid Americans. Being ignorant to shit and whatnot. Making things harder on themselves and then blaming everyone else. Just like America does. Actually, that kind of explains America really well. Wah, 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 wah. And a pickle. I'm so excited to eat this food. I'm so hungry. I'm so stupid hungry. I'm weak because I'm tired. Oh, I got it. Pickle. One pickle or two pickles? That's the question. Two pickles. Two pickles. Maybe just a bite. Oh. I feel like that first bite should have been crispier. I don't like when they're soft. I would prefer when they're real crisp. Those pickles are just okay. Right now, I'm not really paying attention to how what kind of food I'm buying. But at some point, I'm gonna start buying locally again, and then buy some local, fresh-made pickles and fresh chicken eggs. Oh yeah. Ooh, nice and spicy. And fresh tomatoes, and it's the season for it soon. I'm so excited. I'm gonna try and keep up with it and figure out who's doing indoor gardening or greenhouse gardening, and see if I can get fresh produce during the winter, or I might just have to start what's the word? I might have to start canning and stuff and figuring out how to store. A little bit better. I finished my soda from the other night, so we're moving on to a Fanta. Ooh, yeah. delicious. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's move to the couch. I don't know how long I'm gonna stay on because I'm exhausted, truthfully. I'm so tired. Ah. And I didn't even post my other stream to YouTube last night or anything. It's so dark. It's so dark. I didn't do any of that. I just passed out. And I need to keep up with that stuff. Otherwise it's not worth doing, you know? Just not. Ooh. Oh, there we go. I was wondering when that was gonna kick in. My lips are dry! I have dry lips. I'm like an old man that hasn't drank water in 50 years. What is going on with this bitch? Oh, seriously, what is happening? I feel like it's falling apart a little bit, and I'm not sure why. Maybe it's stripping? Strip. Not stripping. I thought it was funny. You didn't. It's okay. Oh, seriously. Okay, first time I'm letting out my hair all day. That's the kind of day it was. I didn't even adjust my hair today at all. I just put it up and then it stayed up all day. Oh, man. How's she looking? She needing... She's like trying to stay curly. Whoa. Look at this mess. She's a little wavy over here. I don't have my little curls that were happening underneath the other day. Oh my gosh. I didn't have a fork. I don't feel like doing this with my I'm gonna have to cut my nails. I'm so sad. It's all jagged and stuff. I can't believe I just broke a second nail. It's like really bad compared. Like this one I could have probably salvaged a little bit, but this one's like full on gone skis. I guess I'm gonna be moving again, so I can't complain because I probably would have broken them this weekend when I moved. I can't believe I'm moving. It's all happening. I get a job. 3 weeks later, I'll get a place to stay. It's how Jesus wanted it to be. No, I'm joking. That's the way the universe wanted it to be. It's all motion in the ocean, you know? Just the way it was supposed to happen. Hot! Hot! Oh. Like I said, no! Ooh, fuck! Woo! Sweet mama. Hey, puppy! Okay. Ooh. It's not even spicy. It was like sincerely hot. I wonder if you could see the steam coming off it. Can you? No. It's not steaming as much as it was just a second ago. It cooled off pretty fast. It's still really warm though. It wasn't even in there for that long. Oh, I didn't get any tuna, I just realized. And I kind of want to make tuna sandwiches soon. I'll have to go to the store and get some. I also need to figure out, I spent it all my cash, and I gotta figure out how to get bus tickets online now. And I'm just like, I like having the cards and stuff, but like, I feel like they make you pay more somehow using the card, and I feel like it should be the other way around. Because it's like $250 or $275 for a 4-hour bus ticket. But I think you have to like pay every single time you tap the card. Well, it doesn't automatically give you like a day pass or like a one-way pass. Whew. But I don't really know because I haven't really figured out how to fill them and stuff, and I just don't. I don't know. I need to do some googly and figure it out. Ha. 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 Let's listen to some music. Because I need something. Mostly I kind of want to watch TV, but I haven't figured out how to do that while we're doing this. I think there's an app that you're supposed to use, and what you do is you like go through it and like tell it what you're gonna watch, and then like we'll watch like this, and you could like click the link, and like if you have the app that I'm watching it through, or like whatever you can watch it on, you can watch it like with me while I'm watching, and it won't like what is that, like, I won't get like tagged for it or like flagged for it or whatever. So I need to figure out how to make that work so we can like watch movies together and TV shows together, like while I'm sitting here eating. I think that'd be really fun, like on the days that I can't handle like talking about books that I'm reading, or I didn't read because I was tired, or I can't sew or code or whatever because it's after work. Which I can't wait, because when I get into my new place, I'm going to have space to have, like, my sewing stuff put up. I really want to get, like, a VR system of some sort and, like, start playing VR games. And I'm going to have my computer set up. Hopefully I'll get my PC figured out so we can play games there. It's just going to be so nice to be able to, like, stream, like, the things I actually want to do and not just, like, sitting and eating. I don't mind just doing these streams. And they keep me busy for now. But, like, I really do want to, like, have, like, the VR games, the PC games, the sewing streams, on top of, like, already talking about the books and stuff like that. And just having these dinner chats. But I think first, before all that, we'll figure out the movies and TV show watching ones. Deez Lord! Hello, thank you for following. I appreciate it. That's another thing I need to figure out is the notifications. Because I hate that people follow and people subscribe and nothing happens on the screen. You don't get a little, like, moment to yourself or, like, a little whatever. And I'm not the best at saying people's names. And sometimes I'm just too tired. So, I would just like that for you guys. Because I feel like I appreciate you guys following and watching. And it means a lot to me that you're willing to do that. And, like, sit here with me. So, thank you. Is that a red panda? That's so cute. Yeah. I love pickles. Mm-hmm. It is good. And the kitchen in the new place looks like it's better set up than this one. It's like a little like this. So there's a wall here and a wall here, and then like an entrance, and then like a back wall. And it's like cooking stove, counter space, and then on the other side is like counter space and refrigerator, so I can like put the camera up across, and you'll be able to see everything that I'm doing, and I won't have to like move it around as much, which will be nice too. So I'm really stoked. I'm really stoked to move, which I'm going to be doing that this weekend, so I won't be streaming. I might stream Friday if I don't move anything in, but it's probably going to be later than what I have like on here. I just don't know when. And then I'm most definitely not going to be streaming Saturday and Sunday, because that's when one day I'll take everything from this place, get it over there, and the other day I'll probably spend time like unloading everything and like figuring out what I need to make my space, and kind of just figure out how much that's going to cost me, and maybe go thrift shopping and stuff. Yeah, get some pickles! Pickles! Who doesn't like a good pickle, truthfully? I like different flavored pickles too. I want to like, that's one thing I was talking about, like I want to get like some locally made stuff, is like I love when people pickle different things. Like I like pickled beets. I haven't tried pickled eggs, so I can't say that. But like I've tried lots of different pickled stuff in lots of different ways. I especially like the way like things in Korean and Japanese cuisines are pickled. So I'll probably like see if there's anyone local to be able to get some of this pickled stuff at some point. Spotify. Delicious. I also think I'm gonna get my nose pierced soon, because I have this one, right, and I have this one, but I want one here and here so I could put like a chain over my nose. I think that'll look really cool. But I don't know, now that I have this job, maybe that's not a good idea. But because I'm hiding this one right now. And it's not that big of a deal. I just hid it because, like, a lot of the people that, like, come through are a little bit older at my work. Like, the clients. And I already dress, like, very differently. Like, I dress up, right? But, like, I dress not just up, it's, like, aesthetically. It's, like, my aesthetic. So it's like work appropriate, but it's still like, you know, not traditional. And so I was like, they always stare at me. They're like, so I was like, maybe I'll get rid of like one easy thing so that way they don't, like, I'll be more palatable for the majority of them. It seemed to help. Now, like, sometimes I wear, like, the other day I wore this, like, pleated long skirt. Like, the skirt goes down to my ankles. But it's pleated, right? And I wore it with, like, this big, floofy, like, it's a sweater. What is it made out of? Wool. Like a wool sweater. I felt like that was really appropriate, right? I even had, like, my little Heelys on. I said Heelys, like the wheelie Heelys, but I mean, like, heels, like little black heels. Nothing high, like, they're, like, just, like, little short ones. And nothing fancy, they're just, like, plain. Like, I got them for dancing. They're, like, extra padded. So I thought they'd be good for work. And I'm, like, walking through to go work on something, and this lady is, like, staring at me. She's like... And so, like, I look at myself in the mirror to see what she's staring at. Because, like, I knew it was me. Like, I watched her, like, move her head with me. And you can see my tattoo. right? Through the pleat. And I was like, oh my gosh, ma'am. And, like, the thing is I walked over to, like, go talk to her and, like, my coworker, and she wouldn't talk to me. She was, like, doing her stuff. And I'm just like, girl, hi. I'm a normal human being with feelings, and you're staring at me, and it's making me feel weird. Like, alright. I'm sorry that I like weird things, I guess. I thought I was cute. And, like, I really don't mind people looking at me. Like, I dress up for myself because I like the way that my aesthetic looks. But I understand that it catches other people off guard, so I'm not like, whoa, don't stare at me, oh my god. But, like, if I come over to talk to you, to, like, make some interaction so it doesn't have to be awkward, why are you being weird about it? Like, you stared at me. You have self-control. You can catch catch yourself staring, be like, oh, okay, never mind. But she just kept staring at me. And so I just waited till she left before I kept walking around. I was like, I'm not gonna walk around you if you're just gonna be like, whatever. Like, men have more decency than that. Like, fuck, girl. Maybe she was trying to figure out, like, what my tattoo was, but, like, why didn't she just ask me? You know? Like, if you can't stop staring at my tattoo, why can't you just be like, bro, your tattoo is insane, what is that? Like the eclipse. I missed the eclipse because I was at work. I really wanted to see it too. Did you get to see the eclipse? It was on Monday, right? Was it this Monday or last Monday? Aww. Yeah, it's gotta be really clear to see that. I've only get to see one eclipse my entire life. And it was like, I think 2018, 2017, 2018. And like, I was working at an ice cream factory, and on that day, it was so nice out, and our boss like had bought like these eclipse glasses, and like the day of, like, handed them out and was like, okay everyone, at this time we're gonna take a break, no one has to clock out, but like the moment it's done, like, I need everyone to come back. And one of the ladies that only spoke Spanish and like very little English, she taught me the word nagas. I think it's nagas is the right way to say it, and that just means butt. She was like, a break? What for? And we were like, to watch the sun and the moon. And she was like, what do you mean? And we're like, 'cause the moon's gonna be out with the sun in an eclipse. And she's like, I mean, what? And it was just the best, like, conversation ever, because she didn't get it until, like, here's the thing, is, like, we're literally in a factory, so it's, like, we didn't even know we could get on the roof like that. And so we're, like, climbing this old, like, rusty ladder through the roof, and you could just hear, she's like, what? What? And we're just like, come on. And we get up there, and, like, she, like, has them on, right? And she's like, oh! And she's, like, so excited about it. And I was like, yeah, this is why we were happy. It was the coolest thing to experience. I don't know. It was really nice. Yeah. It was cool that our boss did that, though. Like, because we were just making ice cream. Like, they didn't really have to let us, like, you know, there's no reason. But it It was nice. It was fun. It's a good memory. I wish I could have caught some. I think there was like one other one that was like near, like we could have seen from here, but it was just too cloudy. If I can see like an eclipse again, I would like to see it over like one of the 8 wonders of the world or something like that. Like in India or in Mexico, like at one of like the temples and stuff. I think that would be really flipping cool. Because I think those are the places where they're best seen at normally. Which is really crazy that like back in the day, these communities created these like temples like right in these very specific places where like that can happen. Like at Chichen Itza, like a snake like in the shadow like becomes like prevalent and you can like see it and it's so cool. It's so cool. I haven't actually seen it, I just saw videos, but I've gone to Chichen Itza and Chichen Itza is really bomb. I know, right? It would be so awesome. Do you know in Mexico they found like another like huge like thing like Chichen Itza? They've been doing work to like bring like this railway like from Cancun like down to Tulum, like, and I think even farther down. It's like down the coast, down the east coast of Mexico, to like connect those cities for tourists and for workers, truthfully, to make it cheap and fast for them to move around. Because to go from Cancun to Tulum is like $2,000 for a taxi. It's insane. I'm not $2,000, but like 2,000 pesos, which is like $200 or more. And that's like local price. That's not even like if you're a tourist. They're gonna charge you way more than that. You know? But that's gonna be cool to see. They like were doing that and they found like this, like, you know, because they're like getting rid of like foliage and stuff and they found it. So it's gonna be cool to see like another thing in Mexico. If you ever go to Mexico though, and you're going to like Tulum and Cancun area, you should definitely see like the cenotes. Cenotes are really flipping cool. But be prepared not to wear sunscreen and to get burnt. Because apparently that water in the cenotes only runs through the cenotes, so like it never like really like cleans out and freshens up, and so like every time someone gets in with like sunscreen on, it like ruins the water a little bit more. I should have put down 3 pickles, but I only picked 2. That's okay. I have enough tomatoes and avocados here. I was gonna play music, and then I forgot. Play some music. There's some background sound. Oh man. Exhausted. I can't wait to sleep. I had this crazy dream last night. I'm still thinking about it because it seems so real. Like I'm literally remembering it like a memory right now. Like as if I was really, really there. And that stuff trips me out because I feel like I was. I feel like I went off to another dimension, a new world, or I don't know, something. But there's this moment where I'm like hiding behind this door with the people that I love behind me, and I'm using like magical powers to like hold this door shut. And like on the other side, like this big beam of light is like trying to like burst through the door. And like it just feels so real. And I just like, I don't know. I can like feel the door shaking. And I can feel like my breath and like my heart pounding. And I'm just like, oh gosh. And then like the door disappears. It doesn't explode. It's like the door like shrinks in on itself and then like disappears. And I just remember the shock, like the feeling of it like going away and not having it to like to hold up again, like to use my power to like hold up against it. I don't know. It's just really trippy. And then there's like this part where like I'm talking to like this witch, like magic lady, and she's like in the water, like under the water, and I'm like standing in the water, and I can like see her face beneath the water like so clearly, as if like I'm actually there. Like if someone else like put their face underwater and like I looked at it, like I'm like that, like that's how crispy clear it was to me. It was like as if it was like really happening in real life. And that shit blows my mind. I'm like, how do I remember a dream that clear? Like that clear that it's like reality to me. Like that's a memory in my mind. And like I can like look into my mind, bring up that memory, and boom, it's like right there, as if like it had actually happened to me in real life. Oh, spicy. And she was like talking to me like through telepathy. It was so cool. I had this other dream the other night, and like after the dream was over, there was like this part where like I was watching a different part. It wasn't like a part of the dream, but it was like people in the dream were like talking, and there was like a dream map they were like talking about, and I was watching them talk about the dream map. And it was just really trippy to like watch them communicate about like my dream on the map. I don't know. It like, and it tripped me out because there's a point where like I tripped over a severed head in a bag, and I remember like I can like it's the same thing. It's a memory. Like I can hear the bag crinkling and roll, like the head rolling on the ground, and like the feeling of my foot hitting like the head, and then like I go from that to like this moment where I'm like an invisible floating force around these people talking about my dream, and I'm just like, what the fuck? What's the most intense dream you've ever had? For me, it was when I was younger. I think a part of it was because I wasn't used to having intense dreams like this. But I had this repetitive dream where like I was in this blank world, and then it would go really dark and then red, and it would start raining, and then I would realize that it was blood, and then underneath me would be like skulls and bones and like dead bodies, and then body parts would start falling out of the sky, and I'd start running from them, and then my family would like show up in front of me, and then I'd be like, my family, and then like I would watch them get shot, they get bah, 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 and then I'd realize I was the one like holding the gun, and I'd cry and wake up. Yeah. Or the one where like another repetitive one I had a lot of was like this one where I'm like running on this railroad track. Like it starts at a gas station and I'm trying to get away from somebody, and I just like, I know I'm like, no matter how hard I run away, like there's no place for me to hide, and so I'm running on this like railway track, and like I see this building and I'm like, I know they're gonna see me go in here, but like there's a possibility if I go in here that they won't be able to find me and they'll give up. And like this building is filled with like all these different boxes and like really high up, and I run to the back of it, and I'm like, and I really thought I hid really well, but I didn't, and as they like find me, I try to scream, and I don't have a voice, like I can't scream, and they're like with like a knife, and then like I wake up. Yeah. Those are the kinds of dreams I had as a kid. Like, and not even like, I'm not even be like 16 or whatever, like I was in 3rd grade. I was in 6th grade, like from 3rd to 6th grade, these were my dreams. Like, how old are you? And in 1st grade, you're like, what, like 6 or 7? 7th grade, say 8 or 9. 9, 10. So from the ages around 9 to 10, 9 or 10 to like 13 to 14, I was having these intense like death dreams. Oh my god, that's so crazy. That's really cool though. I love that. You're holding the plants all safe and stuff. I love that. Was it scary to hold the planets, or did you just feel like it was like natural? You were just like, I just can't, I have to keep focusing on it, you know? Because I feel like a lot of my dreams, like it just feels natural. I just feel like it's a thing. Like I just know I'm supposed to do it or whatever. I know it's supposed to be that way. Just like an unknowing. I really like dreams. I think dreams are a window into your soul. And like, I know a lot of people who like don't remember their dreams ever. But when people do remember their dreams, it's like, it's detailed, you know? I am gonna get neon lights, yeah! Yeah, I'm gonna put them like in the corners of the new place. I'm really stoked. Yeah. I'm moving this weekend, so after I move and get a little settled, I'll buy some lights and stuff. It's only like 600 square feet, 650 square feet, so like I won't need a lot of lights. But I think I'm only gonna do a few strip lights in each room, like maybe like a 50-foot square strip light in each room, maybe 100. There's like 4 rooms, so it's like 400 out of 600 square foot. And then I'm gonna do I have like a it's like one of those ones that like you put water and incense, like the little alcohol incense in it, and like it makes it smelly. It like lights up like light. I'm gonna get like things like that. Those are like everyday things, but they have like a really light, like colorful light, and I'm gonna have those there because I don't prefer to use the main lights. I really hate them, and I think I'm gonna switch out my main lights to those like controllable color changing lights, because I really hate the main like bright light. I don't like the way it looks. I don't like, it's too bright especially in the morning, like when I'm waking up. I don't like turning on lights. Like I have a lamp next to my bed, and I like that in the morning right now, and then I go and shower in the dark because I can't handle the main lights being on. And at night, like right now, like all I have is the ring light on, and that's almost too much right now. So, you know, I think it's gonna be a lot nicer to have some ambiance. Probably Friday and Saturday and Sunday, so I won't be streaming those days. Do you have neon, like the neon lights? What brand do you have if you do? Because I've tried like 3 different brands, and I'm not really sure which one I like more, because I feel like they die like kind of soon. And like I got this one strip lights where I really liked, they were really thick, and they seemed really nice, and like they held up really well, but like they fell down a couple of times, and like the connection piece where they connect like snapped, and so I almost want to get them again and just have like I think it was because of the texture of the wall, and so like I think what I do is like I have pins, and instead of like just sticking them up, like I'd like put the pin up there and kind of squeeze it between it so it's like stays. Or get the ones, like the little pin ones where like it's like a clip like this and it pins like that to keep them up so they don't fall down again. But I don't know. I'm not sure which, like what to do. And these were kind of expensive too, so like if I got them, like I'm not sure if I'd want to, I don't know when I'd get them. Maybe when they go on sale. I don't know. We'll see. I also gotta get my car fixed first before I get stuff like that. Fuck, guys. I might go. I'm kind of tired, and I'm slowing down on this food. I want to watch TV before I have to go to bed. Do you guys want to raid with me? Shall we raid somebody? I know there's only 3 of us here, but a raid is a raid, right? Do you guys have... We'll see who's online. We'll see who's online. I like to raid people when we have a few people in here, because I feel like I've never really gotten raided often, but also again, like I've never been like that popular, right? Like this is the most popular I've been on Twitch, so like I'm really grateful for you guys. But like in all grand scheme of things, I've only been raided like a handful of times, and 3 of them have happened within the last few months. So, I like to raid when I do have people, and I think I've raided more than I've ever been raided, which is kind of funny. Cause like, it's like if this is the only time I've been raided was these last 3 times, then that tells you how many people are normally around. You know, so I don't really get often to be able to do it, but I like to do it. It's kind of fun, like when you get to pop in and you get to see all their notifications go off, and they're like, choo, 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 and they have like music, and people get all excited, and the whole chat's like going crazy. Especially when it's a big group. Like, that's my favorite. I love that. That's why I want to get the notifications figured out for the stream, because like I want that to happen like when we do stuff here, like I want when people do raid me, I want it to be like exciting, or like when you know, stuff happens, like I want it to be exciting. I want things to pop off in the screen. So I really need to figure out these notifications. I already tried like once and no, twice now. I've tried to get notifications figured out and it just hasn't worked. So we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Let's see who's online. Let's see who we got. I didn't have my thing up. We have duck boxing, lost and found. Who's this? We got Call of Duty by Harblux. Lost and Found is playing Punishing Gray Raven. Duck boxing is just chatting. So if you guys want to go to a new chatter, Kate Lynn T is just chatting. Duck boxing is, I think, the smaller stream. It's like 26 people, but the Kaylee is 129 people. So like, whatever you guys are feeling, I can do. If you guys want to put it in the chat real fast. Otherwise, I'm just gonna probably pick duck boxing. He's pretty chill. Like, we watched like this one time I like went into his stream and like we did a raid, and like he's like, I think with his girlfriend or I don't know, someone special, and they're like traveling and they're like in a bar, and like the whole chat's like, get a kids menu for us, like we want a kids menu. And like the best part about it was like he had it so like you could hear what we were saying, and so like people were trying to be like, our order is, and then like put an order in and like push it in when like the lady came up, but we kept missing her every time, and so like the order like thing would go off after like the lady would walk away, and we'd be like, no, get her back, and he's like, I'm not doing it, guys. So it was really cool. It was really fun. He's a chill person. But otherwise, Kate Lynette. I feel like someone, I think it was Omniduke that like showed it to me. It was, we also went to I forgot the lady's name. Something Posse was last night that we dropped by, but she's not on right now. Let's go to the smaller stream just for funsies, because I feel like that's like, I don't know, unless you guys want to do Call of Duty by Warzone. I don't know. Harblux? What are you guys, just chatting? Call of Duty? Any votes? Going once? Going twice? Call of Duty! Let's do it! Too late, you said Call of Duty. Call her duty. Call me duty. Don't call me duty. Don't call me duty. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm just kidding. Alright, I love you guys. Bye.